seems like
it ain't too late.
I shouldn't
I
tell
see
you
it.
that. Good morning and welcome to Indy Boomer magazine. I'm Mary Pat Mckee, and this morning I'm sitting here with Cindy Daniel from Stonecrest of Meridan Hills. We are going to talk about your new facility getting ready to open.
Yes, we are.
Before we do, we want to talk about Indy Boomer magazine if we could. That is it on your screen. That is a July issue with the women of Indy Radio. You may know Christy Lee, Julie Patterson, or Terry Stacy. You can pick that up at any Kroger store in Indianapolis and the surrounding areas. And, of course, we want to thank our sponsors for this morning, and that would be Noblesville Trophy and Logan Street Signs and Banners, which normally appears on the screen, but we have a production problem this morning, so
Not working at the moment.
it's not working. So we're going to jump right in with Cindy. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There's our sponsors.
There it is.
Yes, it's all perfect. But I want to get into Stonecrest because I was there, was it last week or the week
Wednesday
before?
night.
Okay, it was
Wednesday.
last week. You know, when you get old, the times all run together and you forget.
Yes, I do
everything.
understand that.
Exactly. But Stonecrest is at 86 in Meridian. It's a brand new facility. When do you guys officially open?
Oh gosh, well, we're saying the fall
Okay.
or autumn.
Okay.
Our hope is to be able to move our first residents in at the end of October.
Okay.
Right now, construction is right on track.
Yes.
But we know with construction that delays can happen.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
Sure.
So, definitely, we're looking at the fall. October, November-ish
Okay.
at this point.
Okay,
So
very good.
We're not giving clear dates to anybody just because you never know.
Nope, you
with the
never know,
construction.
especially with construction.
Absolutely.
But I have to tell you, I was there last week.
Yeah, you were.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't move, could you?
I would like to, well, yeah, it was very full, but I mean, I want to move there. So it was great.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really do.
Big, you know what the best thing I thought? I mean, there were several things I liked, but one thing I really liked was the windows.
Oh, yes. So what Mary Pat's referring to is we had an open house for the professionals in the industry last week,
Yeah.
and we now have models open. We had a sales trailer on site. The sales trailer has been moved off.
Yep.
The majority of our parking lot is paved now,
Yes.
which is fabulous.
Uh-huh.
And we are officing out of two-bedroom apartments, two of
Right.
them, and then we have a model in a studio apartment, and then we have a model in a one-bedroom apartment.
So really, you've got
And
all three.
we've got all three sizes to
Yeah.
see. The two-bedroom's a little bit harder to, you have to use more visualization techniques because it is set up as an office and not necessarily an apartment, but still. And so when Mary Pat referred to the windows, our owners, which is North Point out of Kansas City, Missouri, they're very focused on natural light. So our windows are almost floor-to-ceiling
Yeah.
windows.
Yeah.
They're
And
over
your
large.
ceilings are higher too.
Our ceilings are higher. On the first floor, they're 12 foot.
12
On the
foot, yeah.
second foot, I don't have the exact measurements. They're either 10 feet or 11 feet.
On the second floor?
On the second floor.
is
It's
it-
only two floors.
Okay, that was going to be
It's
my
only
question.
two
I couldn't
floors.
remember. Yeah.
And since we're talking about the second floor, if you look at the building, we're working out of the east end of the building.
Yes.
The common areas are still in construction phase. We don't have permissions to go into any other part of the building except
Right.
for where you were at
Right.
last week. But there are two bedrooms above us, above the ones we're working out of. And when
Okay.
you look at the roof line, it's an A line.
Uh-huh.
And so within those two apartments, instead of flattening out that ceiling and having wasted space, they created vaulted ceilings. They
Wow.
just went with the
Very,
roof line.
very,
So
very nice.
it's beautiful.
Well, your entrance, if I looked at it correctly,
Yes.
will be looking at the corner, the southeast corner of 86 and Meridian.
Right, we sit
Okay.
on the southeast corner of 86th and Meridian,
Right.
and that entrance literally is in the corner. They've placed it right in the corner, which
Yeah.
is fabulous.
Yeah.
So the assisted living portion of the building is 2 floors.
Okay.
The memory care area, which we call Generations,
Okay.
is 1 floor of apartments. It's first
Okay.
floor only.
Now, is that going to be on the west end?
That is going to
Or-
be on the south end.
South.
It
It
runs
wouldn't be
along
west, it'd be
Meridian.
south. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, well, believe me, it's taken me a minute.
Yeah. Get your bearings.
to get my bearings
Yeah.
straight. So yeah, so the Generations, the memory care area, will run along Meridian Street on the south end of the building.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, tell us more about
I
the
think-
rooms in the building.
Okay, well, I think what I'll try to do is give you a visual, since you brought up
Please.
the main entrance being right there at the corner. When you walk into our grand entrance, you'll walk into our lobby area. There will be a concierge, and once everything is all in place, that concierge will be there Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. until 8 p.m.
Wow.
That's our goal.
Okay.
Then there's that beautiful lobby area. There's a grand staircase going up to the second floor, but don't worry, there's an elevator too.
Okay.
So you don't have to take the stairs if you don't want to.
Right.
And then you walk into our living room space, our bistro area. We have a private dining room. The private dining room has a half solid wall and then a glass wall that will be a wine wall. So it'll be full of wine bottles to
Oh,
add color
we
and
might have to
beauty
go
to
there.
it. Yeah. Well, we count them. I believe we count
Oh,
those
you do
wine
count 'em.
bottles.
All
Yeah.
right.
Darn it. But I don't know if they do or not.
Yeah.
But once you walk into the living room area, there's actually between the bistro and the living room, a two-sided fireplace.
Oh, okay.
And then you walk into the main assisted living, that big dining room for the assisted living.
So that's like right behind the concierge. As you come in the
It's
front
on the
door?
other side.
Oh, okay.
It's on the other side. So
Right.
the concierge will be on your left, bistro, living room on your
Okay,
left,
I
and then
gotcha.
once you walk through the lobby, the dining room will be private dining room, and then the main dining room will be on your right.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it steps out onto a beautiful veranda.
Is
And
that's what I saw? Didn't I see part of that?
if you looked out that apartment window,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, beautiful.
So it is. It's gorgeous. It's covered.
Uh-huh.
It will have a built-in fireplace and a built-in grill, outdoor grill.
Wow.
And the fireplace will be two-sided as well. So if you're on the other side of that fireplace, you can get some warmth.
Right.
But then also, and I've been told it'll be in the ceiling of that covered veranda, there will be heaters so that
Oh.
our residents and their families or whoever's visiting them, their guests, can enjoy that.
Almost makes
warmth.
it like a three-season.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
And fortunately for us, they started moving the landscaping in to the
Oh.
courtyard area, so it's quite beautiful.
And see, I saw it
we're
without, and I
yeah,
liked it, so-
it was all dirt when she was in there.
Yeah.
So there's fabulous walking paths
Uh-huh.
that are cemented. There is going to be
Back off that veranda.
back off of that veranda.
Okay.
There's a golfing tee
Okay.
that will be out
Really?
there. Yep.
Okay.
We have a pagoda, which will have some outdoor furniture on it as well. And then just beyond, at the far end of the building, there is going to be a gated pet area. So we are
Yeah,
definitely
that is
pet
a big-
friendly.
yeah, they're
It's a
definitely
big deal.
pet friendly. That is a big deal
So
for a
if
lot
you're
of people.
visiting with your pets, there's an area that you can take them out, specific.
But people can bring their pets.
They can bring their pets
Yeah,
to visit.
yeah.
Our residents can have pets in their apartment.
Yeah, that's
So
what- yeah.
we're definitely pet friendly, and we've got that area dedicated to the dogs, so they can actually get off of that leash once they're outside in
Yeah.
that gated area and run, get a little bit of exercise.
Yeah,
and our
that's great.
residents then can sit. Well, there will be a bench out there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also told they've ordered a fake fire hydrant for the dogs.
Which they'll all be checking that
Yeah,
out.
they'll all be checking that out, especially the boys.
Yeah.
So that, just to add a little color and decor and little fun to that little pet area.
Yeah.
But definitely a place for our residents to sit so the dogs can meander and get their
Oh,
own
yeah.
exercise and so
That's
forth.
great.
So
Yeah.
just know if you're bringing a pet, there will be lots of pets, lots of petting from other residents and guests that are there. We
Oh,
love
that's
animals,
great.
so
Well, that's fabulous.
especially us in the office. So
Yeah.
we're all animal lovers.
Yeah. Give us some other highlights of, I know you're going to have activities and you're going to have different
We
things.
are. So our activity programming is called Vibrant Life.
Vibrant
And there will be a separate director for Vibrant Life in our assisted living. There will be a separate director for Vibrant Life also in our Generations Memory
Oh,
Care
well, that's
area.
good, 'cause that's
which
real
is
important.
great. It is very,
Very
important,
important,
because many times the situation is that caregiver is the one trying to run the activities in a memory care or even, possibly in the assisted living because the director's over in memory care doing something.
Right.
And you're trying to balance caring for the residents and getting an activity done. And, obviously the caring for the residents is going to going to come first in that situation.
Sure.
But for us, we have 2 dedicated directors, and all that programming will be tailored to the individual residents that are in the community.
Okay.
In the assisted living, those individuals will, have the ability to provide more input to us
Right.
On what their likes, their dislikes, their, those interests, what they, maybe something they've never done before they might want to do.
Right.
And so they can contribute those ideas, and we'll build that activity, Vibrant Life calendar around what their interests
Sure.
are. It could be
That
a
makes
cooking
sense.
demonstration. It could be a walking club. It could be a reading club. It could be Bible study.
whatever the
So those are
majority.
some of the internal, and then we'll actually have a Cadillac, and we'll have a bus. And so those forms of transportation can be used for outings. So
Right.
they may go to the Palladium in Carmel
Yeah.
to see a show or a musical concert or something of that nature.
Yes.
And then also they'll do some regular shopping and so forth. So there'll be internal activity programming, there'll be
Right.
external activity programming. And then as a piece of that, we also have a health and wellness center, which will have health equipment in that.
I remember Linda talking about
Yes,
that.
she did.
Yes, uh-huh.
So the goal is we're working on partnering with an outpatient therapy company that not only could provide outpatient therapy services to our residents in that area, but also the goal is for an individual to be staffed in that health and wellness area Monday through Friday.
Oh, really?
So what that individual would
Could be like a fitness trainer?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It'd be something
Okay.
similar to that. So they could do those group exercises, whether it's chair yoga or just chair exercising with weights or what have you. It could be that they run individual programs for our residents on a certain piece of equipment.
Right.
So
Like a treadmill. or
like a
something.
treadmill,
Yeah.
right. And keep in mind, these are going to be calibrated for that level of ability.
Okay.
So it will be.
Well, the trainer probably knows how to work with,
Absolutely.
with older folks.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
there's special equipment, and forgive me because I always get it wrong. I think it's called a recumbent bike.
No
but
idea.
it's a special
I'm
bike.
assuming it
that-
doesn't move.
It doesn't move. No, it is stationary. And it's more of a sit down in a chair type bike. So it alleviates
Oh.
pressure off of the back. So even someone
Okay.
who has chronic back pain.
Oh, I've
can
seen those where
use-
you kinda sit back and you
Yeah,
pedal like
looks like
that,
you're
yeah.
relaxing, but you're really not.
Yeah. Well, your legs are doing all the work.
Your legs are doing all the work. And
Yeah.
it'll have the ability, they'll have some arm movements as well.
Okay.
That part of it where
Yeah,
they can
that's
do
right.
this.
I've- yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So there will be that equipment there. So that's a little bit about the Vibrant Life in assisted
Well, I think it's
living.
unusual too to find a facility that has that much wellness. Is it not wellness, but
Yeah.
building strength equipment?
Yes.
How's that for not properly set?
I like that. So no matter what I say now, it's all going to be okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I'm real excited to see the different pieces of equipment that we'll have and the amount of equipment.
Well,
it's
and
a
there's-
very good sized room.
Well, that's one of the things I think that Stonecrest is different from some of the other facilities. The huge rooms, because when I
Yes.
went even into the studio, it looked almost like a one bedroom.
It
was
did.
that
It's
big.
it even has a walk-in closet. It's so exciting. The bathrooms in the apartments, we keep getting
Oh, you could
sidetracked,
have a
but-
party in the bathroom.
Oh, you could have a party in the bathroom,
Yeah.
even in that studio. It's, I told one person I was working with that I felt like I could lay down in that shower
Yeah.
and my toes and my head probably wouldn't even be touching.
That's
Keep in
true.
mind, I'm only 5'1".
But it's still big. But the other thing too, it wasn't a full-size refrigerator, but it wasn't an apartment size.
It was a full-size refrigerator.
It was full?
It was a
Well, I
full-size
knew it was an
refrigerator.
apartment. Okay,
Yeah, it is
okay.
a full-size refrigerator.
And you got the
has
cabinets.
full-size freezer,
Yeah.
multiple cabinets, granite countertops,
Mm-hmm.
and I get focused on the little things so that
Well, those make it nice.
the faucet that we have, yes,
Yeah.
the faucet that we have is a touch faucet. So
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, we
Okay.
weren't really running the faucets
Well,
while
that's
you
true.
were there, but
Well, I was looking at everything because I was so impressed. Even the handles on your doors.
Oh, the pocket doors. I'm glad you brought that up. Every
Yeah.
bathroom in our community
Yeah.
has pocket doors.
Yes.
Which is great because if someone, especially when you're looking at that studio size apartment,
Yeah, you need every inch
you
can
need
get.
every inch.
Yeah. Yeah.
for the furniture to get about. If you add that someone may have mobility equipment, there may be a walker,
yeah.
there may be a wheelchair. So it's
Yeah.
one less door that you have to try to
Maneuver
maneuver around.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's fabulous. I'm glad that you brought that up. The bathrooms, obviously, like you said, were very large. You could have a party in it. I think when I was showing people around last week, at one point, I think there were 6 of us in there, standing, talking about the bathroom, not anything else. But sorry, did you know I was going to bring humor?
Yeah. Well, it's better than mine, so you're doing good.
Okay, thanks. There were quite a few people that we were standing in the bathroom kind of talking about the highlights of the restroom. One of the other things, too, in the assisted living is that all of our residents will wear pendants. They'll have pendants that they wear, and that's how they get their help on that as-needed basis.
Right.
Now, we can add in routine care,
Right.
personal care, those types of things. But the pendant is for that as needed. So, God forbid someone falls, they have a way, they can
Yeah.
push that button, they can get help immediately.
Exactly.
We've all, I think, heard horror stories, or
yeah.
maybe even known someone who's laid on the floor for hours.
Well, and I know some people who are in their 60s who've fallen, and nobody has found them for several hours.
Yes,
so
it's not good.
It's not just
fun,
older
and-
people. It can
right,
be anybody.
and
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Yes, anybody can fall. And so they have that. But then also, Stonecrest, North Point developers have added in pull cords in the bedrooms and the bathroom,
Okay.
so that if someone decides not to wear that pendant,
They still got
there's
ways to
still
get
that
out.
ability, even though those pendants are going to be water resistant and can be worn in the shower. They're meant to be worn in the shower.
Yeah.
People
Case you
tend to
fall.
take them off.
Yeah.
And so that pull cord's right there, going to be right there in the
Oh,
bathroom,
sure.
just in case something happens. And
Cindy, we got more to talk about,
we have lots more to talk about. I haven't even touched upon generations.
but we are we're out of time.
Oh, Lord.
I know.
That went so fast.
It did. I told you it would.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, the bottom line is you need to go out to 86 of Meridian, to Stonecrest of Meridan Hills. Check it out. Cindy's always
Please
there.
do.
Linda's there. Linda's a
Yes.
great gal, too. We
Yeah.
got Peggy out there.
Peggy, Trish.
Yeah, Trish. You've got a great team.
We have a fabulous team. We have a great product.
You really
I
do.
invite anybody and everybody to come see us, and I look forward to meeting everybody.
Yeah. We'll have her back. We'll have you back again.
I'm a talker.
Yes, I know. Next time we're going to focus on
Right.
one thing. No, I'm just teasing you. Hey, again, there is Indy Boomer magazine on your screen. Pick it up at any Kroger store. Almost said Mars. Any Kroger store in the Indianapolis and surrounding areas. And also, don't forget, Sunday is Boomer TV on Channel 8, Wish TV with Patty Spittler. We'll have some fun and exciting little segments of things boomers would be interested to watch about. So thank you, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It ain't too late at any age to hold on to a dream.